You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Come on, man. We cheated. Alright, good evening. I hope it's a good evening for everybody. And I know some people say, well, I don't show people's names on their amps and this, that, and the other. Well, you know the whole reason I swirl the boards on my amplifiers is so if I see it in a video and they actually, you know, brave enough to open up the top of it, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be my amplifier. If it's swirl boards on it, it's going to be mine. Now, some people have done it. I've seen Big Dog amps. I've seen him swirl some, but this is pretty much my thing, and the reason I do it is so if that amp is up on somebody's table, I can see it. And I know I'm going to probably get crucified one of these days, and I've probably done something wrong, probably done something stupid. I know I talk stupid, but that's me. I have to put up with it just as much as y'all do. Believe me, I have to hear myself talk too. This looks like a pretty good build. The only thing that I've probably got an issue with is initial looking at it is these. Now, I'm hoping these are perfect. I would love to see these. I hope these run perfectly, have no noise whatsoever in them. But even with the 30 amp switchers, I got an amplifier built for Mojo over here, and I don't know what the hell. I think it needs to change this freaking fucking handle, because the bad Mojo has been on me with him. I've had to go through, and the things I've built for him, I've had to go in and, but she's close, and you know, I'm normal. I mean, I think I am. Stuff I do is wrong just like everybody else. And then again, you know, is it actually you or is it the part? You don't know. But my point being is, these I got 3 over there in his. And it's the same, the 3 in his amp, it's a 4-pill. The same switches as that is the same switches that I've got in numerous numerous amps all over, and they running fine. Power supply up underneath this table is made out of the same damn one. But those 3 and that one is, the DC's unhooked, still you hear a noise in the receive of it. It's coming through the AC side of it somehow or another. It's got a not a clicking noise, not nothing. It's got about a 1 to 1.5 dB of just white noise, not not click 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 click, not just goes from silent with dummy load hooked up, silent, to when you turn the amp on. So it's that. I need to get this switch box out of line ASAP. But let's see if we hear anything on this one. Go to the dummy load where it'll be quiet. And with the amp hooked up, the fuck is that? I think I tried to solder something, but it didn't solder. That's the key up circuit. It ain't. If I can get in there. See if y'all can see what I see. See this piece of wire? It's down in there. It's here. It looked like it's about half held on. It didn't take nothing to pull it off. And that's the ground on the keying circuit. That's where, see my soldering there? That long spot in there. I unplugged this thing up. Got my hand up here on the AC side of it. Alright, it looks like it's got a pretty good solder on it now. See that? I mean, it ain't. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. But I just so happen to see that, and I'm noteworthy of that. Not that I'm trying to call you out, whoever you is. Good evening, Mr. Carlock. I need to call you, chat with you a little bit, but I don't want to worry the shit out of you. I get kind of yappy and I end up keeping you awake or this, that, and the other, and I don't want to do that because I am yappy as hell. Hell, you know that. Alright, make sure the output is the output. So this is the output side. This goes to here, so that goes to there, and this goes over to here. So that is the output side. And it has the out running on the back. Just bend that little tab over. Pull this back out. We're just checking this out, see how it runs. Like I said, he just bought them. I'm not here to bad mouth him or nothing. Whoever built it, like I said, I don't know the guy. I'm just here to do it. See how it runs and see what the problems are. I mean, hell, you don't know till you see them. And then again, it might not present itself at his house, but they might do it at mine. And it might be something that, you know, you need to look at. You never know. Alright, turn the power on. Let's see if we hear any noise. I mean, it's a little noise. This is on the dummy load here. It did get a little bit of noise, but it was very little. Maybe you can hear it, listen. What's those fucking other switches for? Oh, sideband delay. Alright, I have one screw off here and need to put a screw on. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. One screw there that needs a one bolt that needs a nut on it. We all need to get a nut every now and again. And that needs a nut. Today is Valentine's Day, so little bolt you will get a nut. I may not, but you definitely will. Okay. Hooked up. That is output. This is input. Let's see what talk through is. Oh. Yeah, it's got a little bit there. It ain't tuned out, but got a little bit. We'll check that in a minute. Alright. Alright, this is a straight 6-pill. Seems to be doing okay. It's doing 400 watts with this radio drive. Hello. Hello. I would figure it to be doing about 600 watts per transistor. But then again, my radio don't drive very hard. So it is that. Let's see what we got for voltage. Let's check it at the actual source. At the transformer. Okay, she's setting idle at 14.8 on the key. Oh, 15.5, which is freaking awesome. Alright. Like I said, that's a little low. Oh. Let's drive it a little bit with a little something. I think this would actually do more if they had a little bit more capacitance on that output transformer. The tube back here is kind of loose. And the Teflon's sticking way out so it can't arc in there. That's good. Let's take something that's non-metallic. This is plastic. You don't want to get that RF to hit you. Alright. She was out of tune a smidget. Right there's an extra 100 watts. Was out of tune just a little bitty. Still efficient, got an extra 100 watts out of it, and still 14.5. So these are doing a job. It's about 100 amps. Now under drive, this thing's going to go a little bit crazy. Like I said, I think you get a little bit more out of it if it had. Now these are the. It is a difference in these gold pills versus the black. You take my word on it or not, but it's some difference. I don't know. Y'all take it the way y'all want to. It is some difference between these gold pills. Not saying they're bad. They look like you're all good. Don't like anything's been replaced or anything. It's a good looking build. Only thing I see wrong with some of it, and I've seen this wrong on 2 of them so far. Let's go on and try to see if we fix that. But it looks like these feedbacks ain't wanting to take solder. It looked like they're less intact on there. If y'all ain't done it, you need to get you some. If y'all soldering, get you some of the Fat Boy solder. Pretty good shit. Believe me, I've used Kestner. Kestner's not everything that everybody thinks it is. I know it's supposed to be the best one out there, but I tell you one thing, I've had some that threw off a shitload of smoke. And most times if it throws off a shitload of smoke, it's the rosin core in the center of it is got more on it, but more flux in it, and usually does a better job. But I don't know, Fat Boys is good. Let's see what this thing's got on input and output. What's these caps? 180. $180, $150. That ain't what I used, but at the time when it was them, when it was the blue one, I mean the gold ones. I've seen some Fat Boys, it was 100, 100. And they actually done really damn good. Okay, the power's off. But I tried one with 100, 100 and it didn't work out good. This looks kind of shitty in a way. Not hot enough sorting station, sorting iron, whatever, but that happens. But it looks pretty damn good. It was out of tune, and that could be from transporting it. Like I said, it picked up at 500. It picked up by 520 watts. just that. Turn the driver amp on. Oh, it's over 1,000. If I don't want to fly again. Oh, oh. Now I ain't keyed up. Don't do this keyed up. Watch, don't get hit. Oh, oh, oh. 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 Audio. 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 Oh. Oh. Audio. Oh. Oh. That's fun hitting that on that amp. Oh. Oh. Only hitting with about that's 60 watts. Oh, already getting about 1,100 out of it. A little over 1,100. Oh, that's about 100 and oh, I just think that about 100. Oh, about 110. Oh, yeah. I think we got a voltage problem, probably. Let's see, 14.8. Oh, yeah, we definitely got a voltage problem. Alright, the amp's wanting to do it. You done good in here. All this is doing good. It was a little out of tune. That could have been from transport where you'd have to lock down. You got to watch and make sure you lock these down some way, shape, or form. I know BBI uses Kapton tape. I've never had none of that. I don't know. I've seen it on boxes during the day, back in the day. But I need to order some and try it out. But the tune on this thing is pretty simple. But now this is the old gold top HG, so it's different. Don't get this confused. It's 180 on the input, 150 on the output, 330 here, 1,000 there. So don't get this confused with what the new ones are. But watch the voltage. 8 volts. Hello. Yeah. Alright, we'll drop the drive down to about 60 watts drive into this now with the little 2-pill. Turn the amp back on. Audio. It's doing right at 1,000. And it's dropping about 14.1. Hello. 14.2. About what it was before. Put any more drive to it, I'm gonna. Oh, that's about 100 watts drive there. Oh, did drop it down to 12 something. Oh, let's give it a little bit more drive. Power supplies won't hold it. Oh, drop down to 9 something. So that's a 100 watt dead key. You see right here, I'm running out of space on my thing. I don't see how, but that's a 100 watt dead key. It's 2,500 watts. So forgive me for that. That is about a 200. That's about let's see. That'd be 500. That's about a 250 watt dead key. A little over 250 watt dead key. Get it down to about 100. Oh, you're getting about 1,200 out of it, but the voltage is dropping. Power supplies need new ones.